We go to Memory Park, where the scoreboard was dedicated to Hank Smith, who recently passed away. Sparta leads off the game with a single from Sebastian Jerome that drops in, but he would not score. Top of the third, and Sparta loads the bases without the benefit of a hit, and it's Seton Hall-bound Cole Patton with the bases-loaded walk, and Mike Nauta scores, and it's 1-0 Sparta with the bases still loaded. Then Matt Sigillo follows by working another walk, and it's 2-0 Sparta as Sebastian Jerome scores. Jimmy McEwen gets the Braves out of the jam by getting the pop-up to Jake Tarabakia to leave the bags full and keep it 2-0 Sparta. Bottom of the third, and after Jimmy McEwen of Newton singled, watch Sparta turn the nifty 4-6-3 double play as Matt Sigillo makes the nice pick at first, and it stays 2-0 Sparta. We move to the bottom of the fourth, and it's Justin Maydad with the ground ball RBI single up the middle as Alex Stone, who walked, scores, and Newton trails 2-1. Newton would load the bases for Jimmy McEwen, and he delivers the ribby single to center, scoring courtesy runner Dan Finley to tie the game up at 2, and the bases are still loaded with just one out. Then it's Chase Kramer's turn as the senior center fielder comes through with a run-scoring single to right to plate Billy Carson as he scores, and it's 3-2 Newton with the bases loaded and still just one out. And Luke Young knocks the fourth run in here as he rips this run-scoring single to right, allowing Nico Sebastiano to score, and Newton takes a 4-2 lead through 4 innings. Bottom of the fifth, and Billy Carson gets the single to go through, and Newton has runners on first and second with one out, but the runners are left stranded, and it remains 4-2 Newton. We go to the top of the sixth, and it's Ronan Jarvis of Sparta with the single through the hole for the Spartans. But the inning ends here. Watch Newton catcher Justin Mayshed block the plate and then gun down the runner at third to end the inning. Big play right there, and it stays 4-2 Newton. Newton picks up a big insurance run here in the bottom of the sixth on this RBI single from Dylan Testa as Jake Tarabakia scores to make it 5-2 Braves. Top of the seventh, and it's Austin Blendinger with a double down the third base line to lead things off for Sparta. Blendinger reached third on a Mike Nauta single, and he scores here on the sac fly by Sebastian Jerome, and Newton is fortunate it's just a sac fly. Watch as Chase Kramer made the terrific catch in the gap as Blendinger scores, and it's 5-3 Newton. Then it's Cole Patton with the RBI single to left as Shane Wheeler scores, and Sparta's down by 1 run, 5-4. Sparta would go on to load the bases, but enter Newton reliever Luke Young. In his first pitching performance in 3 years, gets the game-ending grounder as Newton holds on for the hard-fought 5-4 victory over Sparta at Memory Park.
Sparta is just a big rival to us every year. They play good against us every year, and this is just a big PowerPoint game for us.
Feels great. We came out to a slow start this year. The loss to Morris Hills at the start of the season, that brought us down a little bit, but obviously we came out, we kept working. We knew it was early. A hard-fought win in the second game of the season against Walk Hill. A lot of small ball, a lot of doing, the little things to get runs, not a whole lot of hits. Yesterday we finally got it going, and it was a good feeling. And today, I think we're finally starting to catch our groove, and it's a good feeling. We beat a good team today.
We've had a slow start to the season, and we knew this was going to be a big game, big power points. And, we came out with our big stuff, and we were down early in the game, but we were able to fight back, and that's a big confidence booster.
Power points, yeah. Guys did a really good job there. We had some guys that, haven't played a lot early in the season so far step up today. Jimmy McEwen, young guy. He's second baseman, one of our pitchers in relief, and we needed him today because we're a little bit taxed right now. Our guys are a little tired from the week trying to make up games, and we got a league game tomorrow. So, hey, to get almost 5 innings out of him today was fantastic. And then Luke coming in at the end, and we haven't used Luke on the mound in probably 3 years. So, yeah, guys really stepping up, and that's a good sign for us.
Jimmy McEwen came in relief today, did a great job for 5 innings as he helped hold the fort as Newton came back and won this game.
I just had to go pick up Gianni. That's what we do. It's what the team's about. and we were one ground ball away from getting out of the inning, so I knew I just had to put the ball in the strike zone, and they were going to put the ball in play, and my team was going to back me up behind me.
McEwen also had a big hit in the fourth inning when the Braves plated 4 runs to take a 4-2 lead.
Threw me a fastball first 2 pitches, so I was able to take advantage of it and jump on it and come up big.
Chase Kramer also had a big hit in that inning as well.
That was huge, and that makes a difference on the rest of the game because it's a lot easier to play with a lead, and that's just how our team is this year. I mean, we got guys 1 through 9 in the lineup. Everyone has the ability to hit. And in years past, there's teams, there's kids in the lineup that are almost automatic outs. This year, I mean, everyone in our lineup has the ability to get a hit.
Catcher Justin Mayhood is one of the underrated players in the area. He had a big game today with a couple of hits behind the plate, and he had a big hit in that fourth inning as well.
I was just looking for a pitch to get a hit on, and I did, and got the RBI, and we just took it from there.
Newton coach John Salito was joking. He said when the team gets down, they don't panic. The coaching staff does, but this veteran Braves team knows how to win.
The only guys that aren't panicking are them. The 2 guys that are the coaches are panicking. But they play this way. They are a very relaxed bunch. I think, the success they have had, and then the football season with some of my leaders like Kramer and Young and Mayhood has really paid off. In situations like this, you can tell their pulse doesn't get up. They just stay calm and they just go about their business. And it's been our secret to success for the last 2 years. It's a special group. It's a different kind of kid that we've been having for the last 2 years.
The experience on the team, it's almost a bad thing sometimes, and everyone gets so comfortable and everyone's so used to being out here that sometimes we get a little lackadaisical. We take a lead, we start to relax a little bit, kind of like we did today, and we got ourselves into that jam at the end there. But I mean, at the end of the day, everyone knows what to do. We've all been through it, and we were able to pull through.
Justin Mayhood made a big play to end the 6th inning as he gunned down a Sparta runner trying to steal third.
I just had the opportunity, and Alex Stone made a great play at third base and get the tag down. So
He's just a gutty kid. He sometimes he doesn't look as smooth as you'd like him to look, but he seems to always get the job done. One of the hardest workers we got. 3-sport kid here, and a contributor to 3 successful programs here. And, he's coming along at the plate. He's still got a lot of room to grow, but that was a big play for him. And, he's been struggling a little bit with his throws, but today that maybe gets him going.
Memory Park's a tough place to play defensively, especially in the outfield with so much room. Chase Kramer made a great catch in the top of the 7th to only allow a sac fly RBI for the Spartans. That ball gets in, it might be a different outcome.
I saw it, I started sprinting towards it, and obviously Memory is a difficult field, especially with the weather. This is our second time being on the field. The first time was yesterday, and running through left field, my feet are literally picking up mud. I'm stepping in water puddles, and I was like, oh, geez, I don't know what's going on here. And, to be honest with you, it was kind of just I stuck my glove out, and I looked at it after, and the ball was in there.